welcome to Snack Time with Miss Lori. I know you guys have probably been missing having snack time with me every week, and so I know that you guys are always asking me, what's for snack? What's for snack? Well, we are going to do a very special snack today that hopefully maybe your parents will be able to help you do at home, either this weekend or in the next coming week or so. But you might have to get some ingredients, so you may not be able to do it right away. All right, so, and it's Easter, and so it's my very favorite snack of the year, and one I like to do every Easter with you guys, and it is resurrection rolls or empty tomb rolls. And so I love it because they're yummy, and they also help remind us of the story of Jesus. So here are the ingredients. I'm going to be using Rhodes rolls today because I couldn't get crescent rolls. You guys, crescent rolls were really hard to find, but Rhodes rolls to the rescue. They just take a little bit longer, but they are super yummy. But you can use Pillsbury crescent rolls or store brand crescent rolls if you want to, and it takes less time to do that. You also need some sugar, some cinnamon, some butter, and marshmallows. All right, and all these ingredients are going to represent part of the Easter story. So I had to set since these rolls are frozen, I had to set them out overnight in the fridge to thaw them out. I put them in a pan to make a big pan of resurrection rolls, again, because my family loves to eat these. And so these were in the refrigerator all night. You can also thaw them on your counter a few hours before to get them ready if you didn't do it the night before. All right, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your roll out of your pan, and you're going to stretch it out into a nice little circle. Now, this bread dough is going to represent the tomb. All right, so we have our tomb. We sprayed it into a little circle. All right, now our yummy marshmallow. Guess what this represents? This is going to be Jesus. And when Jesus died on the cross, they took him off the cross and they were going to bury him in the tomb. But before they bury people back in Bible times, they had to they covered them in spices. And so we're going to put our little marshmallow Jesus into some melted butter. And then we're going to roll him in our spices, which we are using cinnamon and sugar. So roll it really good. I mix the cinnamon and sugar together. So it's about a half a cup of melted butter, about a half a cup of sugar, and about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon mixed all together. And now look, you got a Jesus ready to be put in the tomb. So here we go. We're going to put Jesus in the tomb. We're going to pinch up our roll dough all around Jesus. We're going to cover him up, put him in that tomb. Pinch it all together so it'll stay shut. And then just before, we're going to dip them in some more butter here. And then we're going to put them in the pan. We're going to bake them in. All right, so do you guys get that? Let's do one more just so we get the process down here. So we have our bread dough. We're going to spread that out in a circle. Now, of course, I probably don't have to tell you this, but you need to make sure you wash your hands really good before you start cooking and baking stuff. And just any time right now, we need to be washing our hands. But I washed my hands before I started all this really good. So make sure your hands are nice and clean. Get your bread dough all spread out. Get your marshmallow. Look at this marshmallow. They all got kind of wonky in the bag there. Put them in the butter so our spices will stick. Roll your marshmallow around in your cinnamon and sugar. Get it nice and covered. Yummy, yummy. Put your marshmallow inside. Pitch your dough up all around. Nice and sealed in there, just like they did with Jesus. They sealed him in the tomb. Remember, they rolled a big stone in front of the tomb to make sure nothing happened to Jesus in there. So we got Jesus all sealed in there. We dip them in some butter just so we don't stick in our pan when we bake them. I'll stick them in my pan. All right, now I'm going to finish up the rest of this pan. And when you do use the Rhodes rolls, this is the part that takes a little bit longer. Not only do you have to thaw the dough, but once you get all your marshmallows and stuff sealed in, then you got to let them rise a second time. So these are going to sit here on my counter for about another hour or two, and they're going to rise, and then we'll be back and check on them, and then we'll bake them in the oven. All right, well, while we're waiting, we got our rolls done. And while we are waiting for those to rise, because it's going to be an hour or two, Cam wanted to use the rest of these marshmallows up and play a game called Chubby Bunny. Maybe you played this game before. I hope maybe not, because we don't recommend that you try this game because it could be a choking hazard. So, but she,
don't try this at home.
so she really wants to see how many marshmallows she can still fit in her mouth and still say Chubby Bunny. That are the rules. So you put a marshmallow in, you say Chubby Bunny, and then you put another one in and say Chubby Bunny, and you keep going until you can't say Chubby Bunny anymore. So I'll keep count and she'll keep Chubby Bunnying. All right, 1.
Chubby Bunny.
Okay. 2.
Chubby Bunny.
Okay. 3.
Chubby Bunny.
Okay. 4.
Chubby Bunny.
Okay, I will allow it. I can still hear Chubby Bunny. 5. Okay. Can she do 6? Okay. It was small and quiet, but I still heard Chubby Bunny. Okay, can you do 7? Oh my goodness, don't do this. This is a bad example right here. 7. Can you do it? I think we have reached the max. I don't think she could do 7. You want to try? Does that count? I don't think so. All right, good job, Cam. She got 6 bunnies in her mouth. All right. Hey, I understood that. Don't do this at home. This was just for fun. Now she's going to go spit them out. Okay, so welcome back. My resurrection rolls have been sitting in this pan for almost a couple hours here, about 2 hours, and they have you seen, they have risen. They've gotten so big. And so now they are ready to go in the oven. So we're going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes, depending on your oven. So just, have a grown-up help you with the oven and just check them, around, start checking around 12 minutes or so, and around 15, maybe depending on your oven, might even take a little bit longer. So just check that they get nice and brown, and we'll see how they come out. All right, guys, time for the big reveal. My timer's going off, so our rolls are ready. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at these rolls. Oh my goodness. They look so yummy. And they are so hot. So make sure you have a grown-up helping with this part and let them cool so that you can, or so you don't burn yourself is what I'm trying to say here. All right, so we're gonna let these cool for a little bit. All right, so the rolls are cool enough now. I think we can try to cut one open and see what happened to our resurrection rolls. All right, so we have our roll here. And we're gonna see, is the tomb empty? Did Jesus rise on Easter? Let's cut it open. And it's empty. Jesus rose. He's alive, just like the tomb in Israel today is empty. Our rolls are empty. Now, the best part of these resurrection rolls is, of course, eating the resurrection roll. And so, do I have a couple of volunteers who would like to come eat some resurrection rolls? Oh, look, we have Cameron and Brandon who are been waiting very impatiently to eat these resurrection rolls. So how are they, guys?
I'm proudly impatient, and these are very good.
Are they good? All right, so what do you give them? Thumbs up?
May I try another one?
Yeah, you can have another one. Go ahead and take one out. All right, you guys, so have fun making your resurrection rolls. And remember, you can use the Frozen Roads rolls or the crescent rolls. I've never tried them with homemade biscuits or anything like that. So if you want to be brave and try it that way, you can maybe experiment and let me know how that goes. All right, you guys, we hope you have a wonderful Easter weekend. Enjoy your rolls. We'll hopefully be able to see you guys soon. Bye.
Happy
Rate it.
Easter.